Good morning, sheep, and welcome to college. I just started my second week of school, and although I'm not really a fan of the homework, I am really excited for pretty much all my classes, especially my English class, because I thought it was just going to be an advanced writing course, because that's what it said when I signed up for the class. But it turns out it's pretty much Scottish literature and reading and analyzing that. So we've already had some pretty great conversations and discussions about some poetry, and we just started Treasure Island, and I'm really excited for the course. And guess what? On the syllabus, there was a sheep, and I got really excited, and I thought of the flock of sheep in this whole project, and you guys, of course. I really like my art class, and, or more like, I like art, and so I kind of like the class because it's mostly art. I'm not a huge fan of my professor. I'm also not a fan about the fact that on his syllabus, he included this huge list of supplies, art supplies that we had to get for the class, and it's just something I kind of disagree with because a lot of people are taking Drawing 1, and it's not like they're choosing to continue a career or even like anything that much further outside of Drawing 1, so it's a lot of supplies. Art supplies are really expensive, and I feel like by having us buy so much stuff, it's really supporting the idea that in order to be a good artist, you have to have like the best supplies, and you have to have, pretty much everything where, there could be great artists who work with pencil and paper or pen and paper, and they're just fantastic. That's what. I'm doing costumes crew for the first production, and it's great because I'm learning how to sew. I already learned a new stitch, and it's really cool. It's like I made that. I made these cool ruffles that go around the neck. I helped make collars for some guys. What else did I do? Oh, we call them croissants because that's what they're like crescents. Crescent moon shapes. We just call them croissants that are like, for the guys, it's like on this robe that's like the shoulder. Yeah, so it's a little croissant. Croissant, ha ha ha. Which is great because then we just do really bad French imitations. Funny story. So, where I'm at, it was 100-ish around that area for pretty much the past week. But, yesterday or 2 days ago, it kind of dropped down to 70. And my floor freaked out, and everyone was in their winter clothes. I wasn't there for this, and I'm really sad that I missed this, but apparently this whole group was walking out of the dining hall while another group from our hall was going to the dining hall, and they just collapsed on the floor and was like, oh my gosh, it's so cold out, and they're outside, there's people staring. There was this family that was visiting campus, and they saw this. And apparently they stayed on the floor for a good 20 minutes just rolling around and complaining of how cold it was, which is just funny. I actually really like the weather because I think it was weird having 100-degree weather when it's oh, it's, September, and, we started school, and normally when school starts it also gets colder, and that really wasn't happening, so it was a good time. Yeah, so.